Okay, here we go. Waking up a little bit late on a Sunday morning. It's nice and bright, nice and cool out as well. Gonna go for a run. Told you yesterday, 4-miler incoming today. Gonna grab some water out the ride first, and then we gonna get on it. All right, even though it's bright, it's really breezy out. It's only 63 degrees, which is nice. You see me rocking a long sleeve shirt, and at least for me, for some reason, I like running in long sleeves. Maybe because when the sweat starts hitting, it starts cooling me down a little bit better. You don't feel it, yourself dripping all over the place. But get my ankles stretched out just a bit before we get on out here. A little inside, outside. I'm not trying to turn an ankle out here on these trails. But yeah, a little bit of philosophy. I was reading David Goggins' book, Never Finished. And he was talking about how people wonder how he's able to run so many miles in a week. And it's because he's not running hard and fast, but he's running slower and steady. So I want to try to embrace that mentality when it comes to the distance and increasing distance. I know it's just 4 miles for today, but just in general, because I ran a marathon last year and it was really a slow and steady kind of a thing, which is nice. And you're not necessarily having to push for speed, because as you continue slow and steady, your baseline speed increases. So just worrying about staying consistent with it is ultimately what will get you faster. You want to have sprints and you want to do your speed training and stuff here and there. But if you run longer for slower or more paced and more consistent, you'll see your baseline speed increase. I believe that. So we're going to be doing that, a little bit of that today. I'm going to keep you updated through the run. I'm not going to be filming the entire run, but I'll give you updates at each mile, let you know how I'm feeling, let you know what I'm feeling. We'll get this thing and we'll get out here and get it done. Let's go. All right, start off light, building up from there. I'll see you in a mile. All right, we got a mile in. Running at about 9:55 pace. Pretty good, feels pretty good. Legs are feeling good. I could open up the stride a little bit. I'll save that for coming back though. Still really taking my time to get warmed up in this thing. But so far so good. See you at 2. Pulling up on halfway. There's a crossing here. Cool thing about this trail, it goes down probably 13 miles from Michigan into Indiana. And if I was training marathon, I probably would go that way. But I'm not. So I'm not. We'll turn around here. About 2.12 in. Feeling good. That second mile was basically all uphill. Low grade, but morning. Got some bikers out here too. I don't know if you saw me, but low grade. So that means coming back around, it's all downhill, and I should be able to pick up the pace a little bit. I was at 9:45 for the second mile, so we'll see where we end up for 3, and I'll see you there. All right, closing in on 3. Man, it's nice and breezy, so cool. I like it, even though it's bright. Feeling good. 9.26 split for the 3rd mile. Still feeling pretty good. Open up a little bit. My knee's a little bit sore. I felt it a little bit on Friday, so I'll keep an eye on that. But 1 more mile to go. Feeling good. I'm gonna try to push it a little bit at the end. Last couple tenths of a mile. I'll catch you then. All right, this is it. Last 0.2 to go. Get a little sprint and finish it out. See you in a bit. It's a good sprint. Was that about 9:26 in mile 3 for pace? Got down to about 9:06 for the last one, mile 4. A little sprint, last little bit, felt good. It's interesting when it comes to running. I'm starting to enjoy it more. I used to always say I hated it, but most of that hate was because I was never consistent. So every time I would show up to run, it always hurt and wore me out. But even though I'm breathing like this now, in a couple minutes, I'll be solid again because of the consistency. My body cools down a lot faster. I can catch my breath a lot easier. It's all part of the process, but that's a good run. 4.13 for a total of 37 minutes, 39 seconds. What do we got? Average pace, 9.07. And average heart rate, 156, which is good overall, even with the sprints. I'm keeping it lower. Should I be having some runs? That joint be spiking up to like 170 some. But what Goggins said is true. If you train consistently at a lower level, you end up raising your floor. You end up raising your floor and raising your ceiling by extension. So what used to actually wreck me and destroy me before just feels a lot easier in terms of actually going through it and recovery. Consistency is the key. All right, I'm still actually about a mile away from home, so I'm gonna get a little walk in to cool it down. I might actually play a little Pokemon Go while I'm out here. But hey, week 6, day 1, starting off with a bang. Let's get it, baby. I'll see you later. Peace. Psych, plot twist. So I don't know if any of you notice this who run, but at least when I do like a toe stretch, like one of those, my back always pops a lot after the run, which could be a sign of like spinal compression. So I've heard people talk about they don't want to run because the extra pressure on their knees, even though you walk every day. But anyways, but I kind of wonder if it's more that fear of getting spinal compression and shorter that people are afraid of, which may actually be a thing these days. Shoot, man, you see these crazy videos of surgeries, people getting to get taller, lengthening out their legs and looking all disproportional and stuff. Hey man, different folks, different strokes. But all that being said, the office where I work is right here in downtown. They have a little gym area in the bottom of it with a pull-up bar. So I'm gonna go do some dead hangs to curb against that compression in the spine, loosen it up a little bit, and then I'll be done. Stay tuned. Well, walk into the office and check this out. I walked right past this. This is all I need right here. Perfect. I've actually never used it before, but today's the day. There's a pop. It's hard to actually want to let go of your back. You feel like you're gonna just split, but it's good, I promise. It's good. That's all you need. All right, so having done that, shout out to the parks here. I can go straight home. I don't have to make the detour, so I'll take that. I can play some Pokemon Go in peace and still get my steps up. Let's go. Peace. Thanks for drinking today.